Hey folks, I just want to introduce myself first before we get started here. For those who don't know me, my name is Jamie Sierra. I am actually the founder of missionfulfillment.com, and I'm also an author of one book that I actually wrote and released this year. It's actually called The Big Four. Basically what Federer, Nadal, Djokovic, and Murray can teach us about creating an extraordinary life. And basically, the purpose of mission fulfillment is obviously creating an extraordinary life for myself and for others as well, to make sure that we're obviously living to our fullest potential, but also living with the joy and passion and getting the most out of life. And basically, what I've also been inspired by is sports. I've been a big sports fan, always admired professional athletes, and always looked to model professional athletes in any way I can possibly do. And that was pretty much the purpose of writing the first book that I actually wrote, called, of course, The Big Four, and looking forward to continue to go down that route and write some more books. But anyways, the reason why I wanted to put this video together is talk about living a healthy and fit lifestyle and being able to do the things when you're age 50 and beyond, or even maybe even age 40 and beyond as well, basically, and be able to do things that you're able to do now, for those who are in their 40s, 50s, or 60s, that you weren't able to do when you were in your 20s and even 30s, or maybe even your teens as well. And basically, I was very inspired by Tom Brady. And for those who don't know Tom Brady, he is probably perhaps the greatest NFL quarterback to ever live. Obviously, he's won 6 Super Bowls, quarterback for the New England Patriots. And the other day, actually, prior to his 42nd birthday, actually he turns 42 next month, he actually ran the 40-yard dash, and he ran it faster than the combine camp 19 years ago when he was 23 years old. He ran the 40 actually at a faster time than he did, and that is absolutely unbelievable after 19 years of professional football and taking pounding after pounding year after year. And even though he wasn't a great athlete at the age of 23, obviously conventional wisdom says there's absolutely no way he can run a 40 at the same speed or at the same pace as he would have been able to in his early 20s. So basically, obviously, like I said, conventional wisdom has always taught us, as far as professional athletes are concerned, that basically, once you hit your 30s, early 30s, then the downside starts hitting, or even in your later 30s, no matter how long an athlete plays. And we've seen example of this, many athletes who held on maybe one fight too long, one season too long. Some of the people I think about is Dan Marino, who was the quarterback of the Miami Dolphins back in the 80s and 90s. He played a couple of years too long. I also think of Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, and also even Celtic legend Larry Bird. He probably should have retired about 3 or 4 years prior to when he officially stopped at the age, I think, of 35. And obviously, however, with today's knowledge of health, fitness, sports technology, and sports medicine, the landscape has completely changed. Obviously, Tom Brady winning the Super Bowl at the age of 41, becoming the most valuable player in the NFL at the age of 40. Roger Federer at age 36 winning a major title in tennis, which was once known as a very young man's game. And then, of course, LeBron James of the NBA, he's playing he's playing well into his age 35. Michael Jordan won a world championship at the age of 35 as well. So the question is, does playing, competing, and living a fit and healthy lifestyle go beyond 40? Or can it go beyond 50? And can a healthy and fit lifestyle apply to a non-professional athletes like you and I in our 50s? What I have decided to do with this channel, with Mission Fulfillment, is obviously take a bigger part of focusing on this area as far as living a health and fitness lifestyle beyond in your later years of life, or in your mid years of life, I should say. And you know, basically, I'm 53 years old, and I've actually have decided to get in the best shape of my life, and that's a decision I'm making here, and I'm declaring to all of you guys here, all you watchers here, and all you guys who follow Mission Fulfillment here. This is something, you know, that I've really taken very seriously. I'm someone who was a long distance runner at one point in my life, back in my teen years. I ran cross country, I ran track in high school. I also know that I have certain references that apply, that I can do this, because at the age of 44 in 2010, I actually probably was in the best shape of my life. I was at 160 pounds, excuse me, and in a size 31 waist, and that was like 7 or 8 years ago. And also now I actually weigh 187 pounds, and I wear about a size 33, 34 waist. But I definitely know that my vision and that my goal is very attainable, and my commitment is very attainable as well. And obviously, you know, I'm declaring to you guys that I'm not only getting back in the best shape of my life, I'm going to get back to running. I am actually getting back to long distances, and I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing this because a lot of people out there need me, need us, not just me. And because there's a lot of organizations and a lot of charities out there, and I won't go into all of them right now, but I know there's a lot of great causes that I can run for, and by running, you know, by getting back into distance running, I know I can raise a lot of funds for these great causes, and you know, make a difference in other people's lives. And that's what, you know, and that's what really moves me, and that's what really inspires me to take on this challenge, and to take on and to make this the commitment to myself and to you guys. So my question is, who is with me on this journey? If so, outstanding, and thank you very much, and I commend you and I congratulate you as well. And obviously, in order to do this journey, there are steps that we obviously need to take on this journey of living a healthy and fit lifestyle beyond 50, because it's not going to be easy. It's going to be challenging, and you're going to get a lot of pushback, and you know, things, and you're going to want to make excuses a lot of the ways, and there's going to be a lot of tough times where you can justify those excuses along the way as well. So here are 5 steps to take in order to make sure that you that obviously in order to live a health and fit lifestyle beyond your 40s, beyond your 50s, beyond your 60s, 70s, 80s, whatever it is, 90s, wherever you are in your life, and whatever you truly desire for yourself, because we all deserve to feel that sense of health and vibrancy and fitness no matter what age we have. We all deserve to have that energy within us. And so here's number 1. The first step in order to live a healthy and fit lifestyle beyond 50. Number 1, make a plan and create a vision. Create a map. Start with a plan. Basically, how many times a week are you going to go to the gym? How many times a week are you going to go for a run or a bike ride or go swimming? Whatever your goal, whatever your plan is, to either get back in shape, or whatever your plan is, to have the desire to do some certain sport or athletic event or whatsoever. Create that plan, create that map, and complete, and how many times you're going to do it during the day, during the week, during the month, and when are you going to do it? And most important, visualize. Visualize the process and visualize with an end in mind. Begin with an end in mind, as Stephen Covey said in the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. So basically, what do you want for your body? What do you want for your health? For me, I will go to the gym at least 5 times a week. I've actually been doing that for the last 3 to 4 weeks right now, and this year actually has been a very good year. I've gotten to the gym for the most part at least 4 times a week, but now I'm getting it up to 5, and I'm basically building a base with that. And basically what I will do once I build that base, probably for the remainder of July, I will get back into distance running. I will start slowly, and I'm going to build up to it. And my goal, either by the end of August or mid-September, is to complete my first 10-mile run. Not a race, but a run. A 10-mile run. And it'll be my first 10-mile run that I have done since the 1980s. And I am completely committed on getting this thing done. Absolutely. So basically, that is my plan. That is the map that I'm going to follow. And the vision that I have is obviously that I want to have vitality. I want to feel vibrant. I want to have great energy to make sure that obviously that I continue to improve my business, that I continue to grow my business, and also have the energy to have that beautiful relationship with my soulmate, my wife, and to have the energy for that. And that basically is the vision. That is why I'm doing this. This is my vision. I see to have a beautiful relationship with my wife, and to have a great business that grows, and be able to write more books, and obviously to create more YouTube videos as well. This is where I want to prosper, and this is what I want to do, is to create a very healthy and fit lifestyle for myself. Number 2, set goals and have a why. Because if you don't have a why, you don't have goals, guess what? You're going to be stuck in number 1, and you're not going to get beyond there. Basically, it is very important to write down your short-term goals and your long-term goals, such as I will run 2 miles, or then I will increase my mileage within a month, whatever that is for you, whether it's swimming or whatever, you know, or just staying at the gym. You know, you got to figure that out for yourself. Create a short-term goal, then create the long-term goals that you want to accomplish in the long term as well. Also, what is your reason? What is your why for being healthy, for being fit? For me, I want to have the energy to take my business to the next level, and have the energy with, you know, like I said, beautiful, fulfilling relationship with my wife. And I know that was my vision. That is what I see as an end, but that is my why as well, is to create that why for yourself. And you got to feel that within your heart, you know. Basically, you know, you think about that, but your why just comes from right here, from your heart. And obviously my other why, of course, is, you know, is to obviously contribute to others, you know, to contribute to, you know, organizations like Feeding America, March of Dimes, Underground Railroad, the Andre Agassi Foundation. Some of these organizations that I'm completely very passionate for, and you know, want to see these organizations prosper, because I know they're contributing to the greater good of life. And you know, knowing that you know, there's going to be a certain peace and a peaceful element, because we all need help, and we all, you know, most of us, if you're watching this video, you are among the 1% who live abundantly. You know, you actually have 1/3 of the money in this world right now. And basically, you have the health, you have the vitality. There are a lot of people who have lives that are no way near as good as your life, and you've got to keep that in mind. And you know, have that attitude of gratitude, of course. Number 3, make that commitment. so important. Just like I'm doing here in front of you guys, I'm making that commitment. And you know, whatever you do, I would suggest you turn on the video and do the same thing for yourself. Make that commitment that you're going to live a healthy and fit lifestyle, and that you're going to get it done. You're going to execute your plan to the fullest, no matter what. Declare your commitment publicly, and like I'm doing here. Other thing is great to do is get yourself an accountability buddy. I actually have a little bit of an accountability buddy right now, a very dear friend of mine who lives a nomad lifestyle named Andrew Murdoch. And Andrew, if you're watching out there, I send my love to you, man. Thank you for everything you've done for me, and done for my wife, Carmen. It's just been a privilege to have you here in Boston. But anyways, it's also great to have a partner with you all the time that's going through the same process as you are. Yeah, he's got a little bit of different goals than I do, but we're both keeping each other accountable at the same time. Getting up at 4:30 to go to the gym, and just making sure that we encourage each other and hold each other accountable as well. So maybe that's something you can think about doing that as well. If you want to have an accountability buddy, you want to declare your goals to 1 or 2 people, declare it to your family. That's another great way to do it. I've decided to declare it here publicly. I know I won't have my accountability buddy here much longer beyond these next couple of weeks, but at the same time, I know I've built a base with him, and I know I'm going to continue to move on, because now like I said, I've put myself on the line with you guys, so I know I need to follow through as well. Number 4, take action. Yes, this is very obvious, but following through, you gotta follow through, and you gotta work hard, and you gotta and you can't take the half-ass way out. Those who go to the gym, you gotta work out intensely between machines. You gotta take very, very little breaks, and making sure that you're giving every ounce of energy that you possibly have. Put your phones away. Do not look at your phones while you're working out, unless you're listening to music on a cardio machine. That is one suggestion I make. Every time I go to the gym, I see people just sitting in the machines like this and just pedaling with their phone, looking at their Facebook or Instagram or text messages, and they're wasting time, because they're really doing themselves no good by over resting their body. You got to keep going when you're doing it. Work out intensely. Give it everything you have. Run, obviously, will not, you won't have that opportunity to have rest and intervals while running, of course, but you definitely want to make sure you continue to work out intensely. Take it to the max, take it to the fullest, and make sure you don't do this half-ass. Follow through is what I'm suggesting. And 5th, and this might not seem important, but I think it's really crucial and important, and because it'll keep you going in the long term, especially when you feel down, when it gets cold out, and it's 20 degrees out and it's freezing, and you don't feel like going out for that run. That journal will keep you going. Record your results, because you can look at the progress you've accomplished. You can measure your progress. You can see how far you've come, and a journal will keep you going during the toughest times, because measured progress. The journal will also serve as a fulfilling way to share with others, even after you've teach and share with others, even after you're no longer here. So basically, those are pretty much the 5 steps to follow through. And like I said, it is attainable. It's not easy, but we've seen several examples of people, who have later on in life have gotten in the best shapes of their lives. They've been able to do things with their bodies, with their minds, with their hearts, and their souls in their 50s, in their 60s, that they weren't able to do in their 20s. So definitely, I'm looking forward to this journey. I will promise you guys, I will keep you up to date. along the way. I will probably do additional videos. I'll probably do a lot of videos on Instagram and Facebook as far as keeping up with my progress. And definitely I hope you guys are along the way, and I look forward to hearing your results as well, and your starts and your journeys along the way as well. So guys, if you like this video, definitely definitely hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to hear more about my journey. And once again, thank you guys for watching, and I look forward to catching up with you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.